Hi, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed that little Tai Chi demonstration that you just saw, and I'm all warmed up now. I can talk to you a little bit more. So thank you to Nadiya Shah for the invitation to present this information and to share my work with you. I was actually inspired by her book, The Body and the Cosmos, and to create this body of work to present to the world essentially. So I've been hearing all year in my studies of astrology, which I just recently started getting into. So I can't necessarily, and I won't necessarily speak very intelligently about astrology, but there are some links that I can bring up to a few things, a few topics. Something I've been hearing all year is to stay grounded. And a lot of the astrology videos that I've been watching and astrologers that I've been following, a recurring theme throughout all of 2021 was find your place where you feel grounded, get out in nature, connect to the earth. And although I feel it was very relevant to 2021, I feel it will be even more relevant to 2022 as we go into the nodal axis change into Taurus and Scorpio. So that earth energy and water energy. And this is where this body of work comes in, and your Qigong practice or your Tai Chi practice comes into play to be able to ground you as well as allow you to be fluid in nature. And with the water element, finding fluidity and releasing, letting go, or just moving with the tide, which is very Tai Chi. And then Qigong and grounding into the earth and really feeling and remembering that you're a part of the earth. We're not separate from this planet. We could barely lift off the ground for 3 or 4 seconds and we're brought right back down to earth. So reconnecting to our planet and the element of so it's finding that space and becoming the eye of the storm. When you look into a storm and you look into the eye of the storm, it's actually quite calm. It's everything around it that's happening. It's chaos. So becoming the eye of the storm. And again, that's where this practice comes in. And I'm here to share a little bit of that with you today. Connecting breath and movement changes your frequency. Mindfully breathing changes your frequency. It brings you back to the present moment. It brings you back to staying grounded. It brings you back into your body. You move into this Taurus energy. Get into your body. A lot of intellectuals are really intelligent and a lot of information, but find themselves oftentimes out of their body. So this turning of the tides and of the nodes and axis into your earth and body and senses is a balance. It's a good balance. It's as a collective something that we need. If we address the scorpionic energy or the Scorpio or water element energy a little bit more, because it's in the south node, we're trying to move away from it, right? We're going towards the north and we're moving away from our south node. Scorpio is about transformation. And it can take a lot of uprooting and difficult time to create that transformation. But if you're rooted in something, if you're rooted in your sovereignty, if you're rooted in your self-worth and your self-knowing, if you're rooted in those places, and these Scorpio transformations can happen, but it needs the earth to go up against. It's a beautiful dance. Beautiful dance. Perfect example of this, and I'll do a little demonstration. perfect example of one movement, one Tai Chi movement of that rejuvenate fluidity in expressing the Taurus and Scorpio is grasping sparrow's tail. Or parting the horse's mane is another term for this one movement. So you're firmly rooted into your stance. The waist is activated and guiding the movement from the upper body. And as your waist moves across the horizon, you're letting go. It's just Scorpio, loss, the act of losing or letting go, but still remaining firm in your root. So grasping sparrow's tail is very relevant to the process that we're about to head into in 2022. I wanted to bring a little bit of attention of the effect of earth and the element of earth in relationship to the other elements. So we have fire. Fire can be wild and a lot of fun. And sometimes it needs to be directed a little. It needs to be a little bit guided. So if you have a path of fire and you tame it or direct it with walls of earth or sand or rock, then it can be tamed a little bit. So this earth practice, this grounding practice for the fire element in you is a place where you can maybe find a little grounding and direction. If you have a lot of water element in your chart and you cultivate this grounding earth practice, water and earth, you can build things. So you can really dive into your creativity and build and manifest. So in those bigger transits where you're hitting the water elements of your chart, go into your practice, go into your Qigong, go into your yoga, go into your Tai Chi, and ground your water element so you can build. If you have a lot of air, which is what we're just coming out of now, we're needing that ground. You need to come back from the ether and ground yourself a little bit. So if you're having more difficult transits happening in air parts of your chart, go into your practice, go into your grounding, go into your yoga, your pranayama, your Tai Chi. And if you're heavy on the earth, then this is still a great practice for you. Tai Chi is also about letting go. So there's the bottom part of your body that's very well grounded, and then there's the upper part that's from the waist up that's very fluid. So even if you have a lot of earth energy, this practice, although very grounding, it can also bring in that counterbalance of water and air element. So we're always looking for equanimity. We're looking to harmonize the yin and the yang. These are very yin practices, but we're looking to harmonize that yang energy. Your practice, your ritual of movement for your health and your overall well-being, your holistic well-being will elevate you at some point, and things will start shifting automatically, whether you realize it or not, or even if you put very little intention into your practice. It clears your energy field and something's bound to change. So we're going to go through a couple of movements that I want you to have with you and take with you. I'm going to be having some promotions that I'll put up on the screen for Nadiya's crew, Nadiya's following, and all of you wonderful people who are watching this on her channel. I'll have some really nice promotions for you on the online courses that I've built, and I hope they serve you well. Otherwise, let's do a few Qigong movements together as we close it out. Thanks for the opportunity, Nadiya. I really appreciate it. God bless everybody. As mentioned, there are some special discounts
So for YouTube subscribers and viewers, we're offering 40% off all courses with a VIP code WISE and Loving 40. And for the superstars, we're offering 50% off all courses with a VIP code that will be sent directly to you. And both of these discounts are available until the end of 2021. You can access these courses at weiwutaichi.online, as you can see on the screen. There are also courses available uploaded onto USB. If you're traveling with no Wi-Fi, or if you'd like to offer these courses as a gift, that's available. But right now, we'll give you a sample preview of the Qigong for Grounding course. Enjoy. Welcome to Qigong for Grounding. This complete sequence is a meditative practice linking breath to movement, condensing, fortifying, and renewing our vital life force, also known as prana or qi. I hope it serves you well. Standing tall, feet grounded into the earth, tailbone gently dropped and crown reaching towards the heavens. Stepping out into Qi, feet parallel, and gently sitting back into horse stance. Palms float by your side, pressing into the earth. Roots rise. Arms float out in front of you. Palms come to touch. Sitting back down into Wu Qi. Hands separate at the waist. Inhale as you sink and exhale as you rise. Sending Qi to the four limbs. Setting up your practice today. Inhale as you sink. Exhale as you rise, root to rise. Maintain that drop in the tailbone and that pull from the heavens. Create that soft traction in your spine, gently opening up your spine. This next time as you rise, we're going to transition. Fingertips face each other, palms to your face. As you sink back in, fingertips to your brow, behind the ears, down the neck, chest. And as you rise up, pushing out. Inhale as you sink, fingertips to the brow, behind the ears, down the neck. As you root to rise, push. Everything moves at once. Inhale as you sink. Removing the mask, letting go of the old, pushing it out, allowing the new to come in, activating the gallbladder meridian. A couple times on your own. Linking breath to movement, inhale as you sink, exhale as you rise. Last time. Opening up into Golden Eagle, spreads wings, arms float open and out, sinking down, reaching forward, and rising up again, affecting the lung meridian, opening up, pushing the tailbone back as you reach the fingertips forward and giving yourself a nice embrace before rising up again. Inhale as you sink. Exhale as you rise. Remember to soften, paying attention to what your body is telling you. And one more time. And transition here again, bringing both hands up, and we're going to consolidate. Top hand comes to the bottom, chin, one at the chin, one at the belly. Big Tai Chi ball, turn the ball, condense Condense it as you root in and sink into your stance. Rise up, turn the ball, and condense it a little further. Coming up, turn the ball again, condensing a little further down again. One last time. Making a small ball, maybe the size of a grapefruit, and then pulling that energy into your dantian. Closing the feet together, standing meditation.